Okay. So welcome, friends, to BARRE Fusion Wednesday evenings. Recording this class just so that you can access it from home and do it on your own time. For today's class, we're going to need your yoga mat, a chair that's going to act as the bar, a stretchy band. If you don't have a stretchy band, you can just use like a strap or a belt, but the stretchy band would be ideal. Your Pilates or small fitness ball and a set of dumbbells, either 2 or 3 pounds, because we tend to do things that require more reps, less weight, more reps for better toning. We don't want that large muscle. We want just a nice long tone body. So we're going to go ahead and start it, and we're going to get the little music going. So we're just going to start with a nice, easy warm up. So just step it side to side. And then you're just going to open nice and wide and then roll your shoulders back. So nice and big. Just bring those shoulders. Good. And bring them forward. Forward, soft bend in the knees. Good. 3 and 4. Good. And then you're just going to tap your feet side to side. You want to bring the arms. Do a little twist here. And then reach with the arms. Reach forward and across. Forward and across. Okay. Reach up and over, up and over. And then go ahead and do a hamstring curl. So get your heels close to the glutes. Good. And then just bring those legs forward and cross in front. And then knees up, knees go up, knees up. So just bringing those knees up to 90 degrees. Squeeze that belly button, engage the core. Good. Now you're going to reach those knees out. So it's more of an oblique squeeze. Just squeeze here and here. Just warming up the core, lifting the legs. Beautiful. March it out, march it out. Inhale up. Exhale big. Inhale, reach it up. Reach to one side, stretch. Look up at that arm. Reach and reach. Reach and reach. Bend those knees. Good. Reach it over to the other side. Look up at your arm if you can. Open the chest. Feel the stretch through the rib cage. Inhale, big exhale, forward fold. So here you want to be soft knees, nice and relaxed through the upper body, and just let the head shake yes and no. So you can sit your hands on your knees if you want, or right on top of your knees, let go of the head, or just reach for the floor. Round that spine, come on up. Beautiful. And then just open up the arms. Good. Breathe. And then last thing for our warm-up. So we're just gonna have the legs about hip width, bending those knees. We arch the back and then we round. So we come down, arch and round. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. Beautiful. All right. So we should be nice and warm. We're gonna go ahead and start. We'll go ahead and start with our bar section on the chair. I'm going to adjust the angle a little bit later. So go ahead and find your chair. So you want the back of your chair so that you can support your forearm on the chair, on the very top of it. So supporting leg is bent, and you're gonna lean towards the chair, but you're gonna keep your chest open. Hand comes to the hip, and then lift, lower, lift, lower. So we're getting right into it, right into the movement that's going to create that strength. It's going to challenge us. Yes, we're going to engage the core and make it very intentional. Yes. And we're going to hold it up here. So we're going to hold, point the toe, and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knees bent on the supporting leg. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. We tap, and then we go into a squat. We tap it out and squat it. So you want your feet to be right underneath your hips. You could be a little wider like me, just don't go narrower. So let's see if we can do that a little bit faster. Let's see if we can pull it off. 1, sit, 2, sit. Squeeze the glutes, sit. Yes, breathe. Getting those glutes right there. And you're gonna hold it right here, hold it. 1, 2. Your squat should be you just sitting back, bringing the chest down. 7 and 8. Shake those legs. Woo! Yes, feeling that warmth, feeling the warmth of the body. Yes. All right, one more thing to do on this side. So we're gonna go ahead and come back to that position. The arm is going to come to the back of the head, and the elbow is gonna stay wide. So again, the chest is open, shoulders are down. And then lift, and then squeeze. And then lower, lift, and squeeze. So you're bringing your knee towards your chest, and you're trying to keep your shoulder up there. Yes. Bring it in, take it out. This is a lot of work. It looks easy, right? But it requires intention. It requires control. Good. And then go ahead and hold it here, hold it here. Hold it. So you're gonna hold that squeeze of the oblique. Squeeze, squeeze. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Pull those shoulders, relax the arms. Good. Whew. All right. We are gonna go ahead and do something in the middle. Then we're gonna switch the chair to the other side to finish that set on the other leg. In the meantime, go ahead and grab your dumbbells. So, like I mentioned, I prefer 2 pounds. Sometimes I use 3, but today I only have these available here. So 2 or 3 pounds are good. So you're gonna go ahead and come to that first position. So your heels are close together, and then your spine is nice and long. And then you're just gonna come down to that halfway point, right? So you're gonna be all engaged here. Your legs are working here. We're just gonna lift for 2, shoulder raises, 2 and 1. So 2 for the tempo of the lift. Nice and controlled. Do we feel our abs as we lift? Yes. Good. Breathe. Good. Go ahead and hold those arms up. So you're holding the shoulder raises there. You're gonna pulse the legs. 1, 2, 3. Side view. You wanna be coming straight down. You don't wanna be leaning forward, right? You're coming with your tailbone straight down. Squeeze that belly button. Good, good. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we do both. Just to finish up. Nice and controlled. Don't swing those arms. Good. Give me 4 more. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful thing. All right. Relax those arms. Whew, good work with the legs too, right? Grab a sip of water whenever you need it. All right. Now you're going to continue on that first position. And then you want your arms to come out And then you want your shoulders down and back. You want to be squeezing that in. So you're still in first position, right? You're still engaging those glutes and thighs. And let me show you what your back should look like. You should be squeezing your scapula, your shoulder blades together as you bring your elbows close to the body. So the elbows are going to go past your rib cage behind. Yes, and you're holding at that 90-degree. Yes. Oh, I don't know what happened. Am I getting a call? Oh no. The music will come back in a second. All right. And then lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, and lower. So you're lifting into a shoulder raise and coming back down. And beautiful. 2 and 1. Yes, I needed to set my phone on airplane mode. Sorry about that. All right. So shake those legs. Yes. All right. Let's do one more. We'll probably do the set once we do the other leg. While I'm thinking about it, since my right glute is feeling quite tight from all the things we did, let's go ahead and stretch it. So we're gonna sit here and just find that number 4 stretch. Beautiful. And then you're gonna bring that leg back, the leg that you were lifting, right? For me, it's my right leg. And then you're just gonna stretch those obliques, intercostals. Beautiful. Go ahead and reach forward. Breathe. Round that spine. Bring it up. Whew. Good. All right, let's go ahead and do the other side. We are going to come back to the side with the chair again, but let's go ahead and do our side leg lifts. So leaning on that chair. So it's just the forearm leaning on the back of the chair. Supporting leg is bent. Chest is up, shoulders are down. And we just lift, lower, lift, lower. Very controlled. You're going to feel that hip flexor working. Pulling that toe, the whole leg is squeezing, right? And the glute for your right leg, for your supporting leg is squeezing to breathe. Yes, go ahead and hold it up there. Pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Go ahead and get ready for those lifts with a squat. Lift and squat. Let's do 2 more and then we'll speed it up. You just want to make sure you get this in slow motion so you check your form. Make sure you're good. Go. Sit. Go. Sit. Lift the leg intentionally. Don't throw it. Lift. Sit. Lift. Sit. Lift. Sit. Get ready to do your pulses here for your squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Yes, time for a little water break. We will stretch that side. Beautiful. All right. So go ahead and grab your dumbbells again. Oh, oops, forgot we're gonna stretch. Sorry. You're gonna bring that leg and sit and stretch the glute. Ooh. And then go ahead and grab the leg for a quad stretch. Feeling like my hip flexor is a little tight. So go ahead and stretch that. We'll get the other side as well. Bring that leg back. Stretch it overhead. And bring those arms forward, forward fold with the cross leg. Come on up. Grab the other leg since we didn't do that stretch before. So you are doing that quad stretch. Also a nice stretch for the shoulder. And step it back and stretch the back of your legs here. So this is your standing down dog. Nice flat back. Breathe. Beautiful. All right, so we are going to grab our weights. And this time we're going to come into a wide plie. I don't know if this is called second position, but it's our wide plie or our goddess pose in yoga, right? So your feet are facing out in a diagonal. Then you're going to bend your knees and just bring your tailbone down. So again, your chest is not going forward, you're going straight down. So shoulders and hips are aligned. It's almost like you're sliding and the back, the wall is behind you, right? Just sliding down that wall. All right, roll those shoulders. Then you're going to bring the weights into a 90-degree position, and then you're going to bring them in and come up. So you're going to bend and open, come up, and bring them in. So in, out, in, out. If you're feeling like this is not working for you, you can make it wider, right? And then make sure your shoulders are down and back away from the ears. And this is a perfect touchdown, right? For your arms. Beautiful. Open and close. Breathe. Woo. Doing great. If you're keeping up with me, take a break if you need it. Beautiful. You're going to go ahead and hold them both, legs and arms. And we're going to pulse 1, 2, 3, 4. Tiny little pulses, bringing the weights up and down, and tiny pulses on the legs. Breathe. Squeeze that belly button. 3, 2, 1. Coming up. Woo. I have one more for you. You're going to bring your arms together, still in that 90-degree position. You're still in your wide plie, and you're just going to be pulsing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7. Squeeze. Feel that sweat down your back. Woo. Yes. Woo. All right, go ahead and set your weights on your hips. We're just going to come down and lift one heel. So we're just going to pulse it on that right leg. Give me 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend, breathe. Woo. Go ahead and come down, get ready for side 2. Just pulsing and lifting that heel. Really challenging your legs here and your balance in your core is working too. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend. Woo. I have one more for the arms before we stretch. Go ahead and bring those arms overhead and then bend the elbows behind you. So keep those shoulders down and back. Woo. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Let's do it a little bit slower. The music is a little fast. So we come down, bend the elbows, bring it up. It's almost like it's past your ears, right? So you don't want to be here. You want your arms to come way back, and you want your shoulders away from your ears. So you need your chest open. Yes. Breathe. Get ready to pulse it right here. Pulse it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Woo. Hold that wide leg position and come on down and stretch it. You could set your arms right below your knees, right on top, right on your thighs, not right on top of your knees, but right on your thighs. Keep your flat back or just release and let it all go. Breathe. Shake the head, yes and no, if that feels good to you. If you can't reach the floor, you could do this with the chair. You just grab the back of the chair, right? Nice stretch for the inner thigh. Bring those legs in. Breathe. All right. So, sip of water. Keep moving. All right. So, you're going to grab just one weight. Oh, shake those legs. All right. So what you want to do here, we're gonna start on this side and then we'll switch. So you are gonna do a curtsy. So your feet are gonna start in that first position. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring one leg back and you're gonna bend both knees out. All right. And we're gonna hold the arm here and then we're gonna bring it in. Or actually, let's do this. Let's get it out for a shoulder raise and then bring it in. So curtsy, bring it in. If this is too much, I want you to just choose what you want to do and just do the legs or do the arms. If this is too much, doing both, right? It requires concentration, coordination. This is more for the brain, right? So your shoulder is, so the weight is going to stay at shoulder height. So just be careful with this. Oops. Extend, bring it in. Extend, bring it in. Extend, bring it in. And then we're going to switch that to a row. Bring it up. Down towards the knee, bring it up. Down, bring it up. Down, bring it up. Go ahead and hold your curtsy here and just roll it for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the weight is going in the diagonal from knee to hip. Yes. And then you're gonna pulse them both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh my goodness. Yes. Release those hips. Shake those legs. Woo. Quick stretch here before we do the other side. So for that leg that was in front, for me, it's my right leg. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it extended and just bend my left leg. So just a nice stretch for the hamstring. Ooh. Beautiful. Go ahead and switch. All right. So we have the weights. Roll the shoulders. Start in that first position. And then bring that leg back for curtsy. Both knees bent. Again, chest is coming straight down or tailbone's coming straight down. We're not coming forward, right? So we're gonna lift, bring it in. So shoulder extension or arm extension at shoulder height. Then we bring it in. So it's almost like a shoulder row. You're rowing it back, but you're keeping the weight up there at shoulder height. It's a little bit more challenging. Your chest is working your pectoralis major muscles. Yes. Breathe. Woo. Squeeze. Yes. And then go ahead and lower, make it a row. Roll it for me as you do your curtsy. Good. Curtsy and row. Hold your curtsy and row the arm. 1, 2. Knee to hip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Pulse them both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. A lot of work. Yes. All right. So stretch your left leg now. So just come into that hamstring stretch. Keep the toe lifted. maybe tap it down. So just make sure you are extending the leg as much as you can, and lifting the heel will give you that deeper stretch. Let's go ahead and inhale, forward fold, stretch the back of the legs and the glutes. Sip of water if you need it. Round. Stretch the arms. All right, so we're going to come down to the floor. I think we've done all of our floor exercises. We're going to come down to the mat, and I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. Okay, so you're going to come down, tabletop, then you're going to come down on your forearms. We could have done this on the chair, but I think if we don't have a real bar, this is usually better. So you're going to extend your leg. You're going to squeeze your belly button and keep your hips stacked facing the floor. You don't want to lift the hips. You want to keep the hips facing down. All right. So then we're just going to bend, extend. Bend, extend. Keep that leg high. Keep that leg at hip level. So bend, extend with the foot flexed. Bend, extend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to hold that and then push with the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your core engaged. 6, 7, 8. Now you're going to bring that leg over for a diagonal squeeze and then bring it over towards the shoulder. So squeeze it down, bring it over. So it's glutes and obliques again. Woo. Breathe. Yes. And 4 more. 3, 2. Woo. Last one. Beautiful. And then just a tiny little pulse here. 1, 2, 3. Leg extended. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Hope you felt that. Take a child's pose right here. Just making sure that you're sinking your tailbone towards those heels. Come on up. Let's do a cat-cow sequence here. Inhale, arch the back, exhale, round. Just a few of these. Breathing deeply. Yes, and then we're going to go ahead with the other side. I forgot to mention, you could always do this in tabletop. It's just your arms could get quite tired. So it's your choice. You could do your bend, extend right here, right? So that would be a good way to strengthen your arms. Ooh, yes. If you're not in front of a mirror, it's going to be difficult for you to judge if your leg is high enough. So I just check myself on the screen and I just adjust it. So bring it higher, squeeze the glutes, breathe for me, and then hold that leg at 90 degrees and then push. 1, donkey kick, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and come down to your forearms. Give me that diagonal squeeze and elbow. Whew. And knee to elbow or knee to shoulder in this case. Breathe. Whew. And give me 3 more. Make sure you squeeze and squeeze. 2, 1. Last one. And do that tiny little squeeze here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs fully extended and pointing that toe. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you could take a child's pose, a shell, or a down dog. Just to stretch. Look at that beautiful upside down V. Get your heels down. Lower your chest towards your legs. Breathe. Take it to a plank. Hold that plank here if you're able. Bring the knees in here. This is option 1. Really squeezing. Option 2 would be just doing it in modified plank, just bringing those knees in. But if you're able to hold it here just a little bit longer, do it for me. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Oh, roll those shoulders, rest those arms, reach up. Take a shell. We will stretch the legs at the end. We have a few more things to do on the mat, and then we'll stretch it. Oh no, it's only 6:30, so we still have a little bit of time. Oh wait, we are gonna do this first. So you're gonna come to one side. You're gonna make sure your elbow is right underneath your shoulder, and you have that support. Your arm can be here, and then you're gonna lift that leg, and then you're just gonna do small circles here. Oh, yes. 3, 2, 1. Not too many because we've already done quite a bit here. We're gonna bring the legs to 90 degrees. This is what I wanted to do initially. So you're having those legs at 90 degrees. You could come down if you need to rest your arm. Come down and then just lift that leg and lower. So you're gonna lift the whole leg, not just the knee here. You want the whole leg to be parallel to the floor and lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Guess what? We're squeezing that core in, belly button to spine. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then extend that leg right in front. So make sure the toe is right in front of the hip. You're gonna lift and lower, lift and lower. Yes. Breathe. Just another angle to work the leg. Breathe for me. You can do this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Take that leg back. And then just squeeze it down here. So actually, let's do something else. Let's go ahead and bring that leg up. And then we're just gonna extend this leg and bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, you're gonna come up and do a mermaid stretch. So you want to have this leg behind us when we were working, and then just lean forward. Breathe. Beautiful stretch. I love this stretch. To the other side, and then we'll finish up with core on the mat. Okay, let's start here. So let's go ahead and do those circles. That wasn't part of the routine, but I just kind of added that in. Can always have time for leg circles, right? It's one of the best Pilates moves ever. Leg is squeezing. Bring those knees together, bring them in, 90 degrees. Go ahead and rest your head on your hand. The leg lifts straight up. Knee bend, leg and foot. Knee and foot in line, right? So the foot is not going to be lower. The foot is going to be high up there to where the knee is. Same level, right? Feeling those glutes yet? Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we did more on this side. Go ahead and relax your head and lift that leg up. So hip working, outer thigh working, glute. Squeeze that belly button in. Just a few more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg over, come on up, and then just lift that lower leg. Inner thigh squeeze, right? Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the heel is actually, the foot is actually flexed. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Yes. And then we're gonna come up and do that mermaid stretch. Ooh, you can stretch here, the side, and then lean forward. Ooh, yes. Beautiful. Yes. All right. Bring that other side in since you didn't do the stretch. Good. All right. Now we're going to get down to the floor with our ball. And we are going to use the band, the stretchy band. I didn't forget. Okay. So you're going to just come up, knees bent. You want your bender ball, Pilates ball, to support you back here. You're going to roll the shoulders. You're going to grab your stretchy band. And then you're going to come back up. So you're going to come back into a boat position. So you're in a V. Your knee, hips, and shoulders are in a V. And then you're just going to lift the arms and lower. So by lifting the arms and stretching the band, guess what? We're creating more work. I'm shaking already for the core. Yes. Breathe. Yes. If this is too much, then I just want you to go up and down and keep your arms in front of you. So this in itself is work, but that other version that I was giving you, oh yes, I could feel it. Wow. If you're feeling this in your lower back, I want you to stop. And one of the things that happens is as our core is getting stronger, sometimes we're going to feel things in the lower back. But as we squeeze that core, it's going to get better. So we're going to go ahead and come up. Breathe. And then you're going to come down and then just reach to each side. And you're going to pull that band and bend the elbow. So you're going to do like you're rowing a boat. Yes. Breathe. So pull on the band as much as you can, making that side of the core work. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Yes. All right. There's one more. Hopefully this is okay for you guys. We're going to lift and we're just going to pull to one side. Pull, pull. So we still have the ball behind us. Pull, 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 rest. Woo. Just do 6 or 8 more on the other side if you can. So you're just pulling it down and leaning back. Or you could start from that back position and do the pulling here, right? But if you want to take a little break in between, you come up. Not much of a break, but a little bit. Helps a little bit. Breathe and release. Woo. Let's go ahead and do one more thing with the band and then we'll get that one first. So just bring the band behind and extend. Bring it back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Bring it up. So open up as much as you can. Keep your chest open. Keep your spine straight. This is tough. Pull that band away. Separate it. Stretch it. Yes. Breathe for me. Yes. And release. All right. Come on down to your backs. Bring those legs in. Stretch. the lower back. Set the ball right underneath. So you're going to come up for bridge. So you're going to come up for bridge and then set the ball right behind, right under your tailbone. One leg comes to 90 degrees, knees bent, arms are to the side, and then you're going to bring the other leg. So just doing this is work. We're going to try to tap one foot at a time. Tap here, tap here. Squeezing that belly button towards the floor, towards the ball. Yes, towards the spine. So tap right, center, tap left, center, tap right, center, tap left. Breathe for me. 4, 3, 2. Make sure you're coming back to that center position. Last 1. Guess what? Bring those knees in. 2 rounds of breath. Get ready for another challenge. You're going to extend those legs right on top and then lower one leg and then the other. So this is, it's like scissors almost, right? But we have the ball underneath. So it's challenging our strength here a little bit more than if we were directly on the floor, right? Breathe. If you're feeling it in your lower back, I want you to get off the ball and just do this. Just make sure you're using just the core for this, not the back. Breathe. Bring those knees in. Take the legs out, almost like 45 degrees. Tiny little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring those legs in. Take them out. Bring them in. Bend the knees. Take them out. Again, if this is too much with the ball, you're going to get off that ball and do this on the floor. Breathe. Yes. 2 more. Last 1. Beautiful. Now you're going to just bring those legs up. Last set with the ball underneath. Open, cross, open, cross. Squeeze that belly button towards the spine. Keep that core engaged. Excuse me. Open, close. Use your inner thigh. Yes, open, close. Breathe. Almost done. Those legs are engaged. Those toes are pointing. And breathe. Bring them in. Go ahead and get off the ball. Woo. Quick twist to the right. Or sorry, to the left. So your right leg is on top of the left and you're twisting towards the left. Bring the legs back to center. Bring the knees in. Legs come down. Twist on the other side. Keeping both shoulders down and holding your leg for a beautiful, healthy twist. 1 more and we'll stretch, I promise. All right, this is a 45-minute class, so we went a little bit over. Okay, so you're gonna squeeze that ball in, bring the arms behind the head. So you're squeezing the ball with your inner thigh, and then you're just coming up and squeeze the ball and bring the chin up. So you're squeezing the core and the legs. If this is too much, I want you to just concentrate on lifting your chest up for the crunch, traditional crunch. Elbows are wide. Yes. Breathe. Yes. Now this is your challenge. You're going to squeeze the ball in as you hold the lift. So you're gonna lift, squeeze, 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 and squeeze the ball in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the head. Woo. Breathe. Bring those legs in. One side to side. Extend those legs. Arms come above, on top of the head. Full body stretch. Nice work. Hope you enjoyed the workout. Go ahead and open your arms so that they're in touchdown position. Coming to one side. Pushing yourself up towards seated. Come to a crisscross applesauce. Leaning to one side. And then the other. And then if you can reach in and up, reach in and up. Oh, I lost my hairband. It's very fluid movement here. Good. Go ahead and open up those legs. Wide-legged forward fold. So seated, wide-legged fold. So we're gonna just relax those legs. Keep the knees soft, bend forward. Lean forward and just try to stretch the back of the legs. So don't round the back. Keep your chest in line with your hips. Don't round the back. And then just allow the knees to bend if you need them to. Breathe. Come up, reach for one side. Reach for the other side. Just trying to get my hairband back. Whew. All right. Come on back to a prone position. We need to stretch our glutes a little more. So we're going to come into pigeon. So we're going to just bring that leg back and bring the knee in, or bend the leg and stay high, or come down if you have more flexibility. Also, if you have the flexibility, bring your leg up behind you for a deeper hip flexor stretch. Coming up, that same leg is going to come forward for low lunge. So we're going to extend that leg, the toe way past the knee, the shoulders, and reach up. This is your low lunge. Beautiful. Set the hands here. So you can do a twist here. Reach up. Or just hold your hand right here to have your chest open, and then bring it back so that you have your toe up. This is that hamstring stretch that we did earlier, standing. Go ahead and switch. We're going to go ahead and do the low lunge first for this other leg. So you're going to step that foot way in front and lean, bending your knee and reaching up. Reach. Feeling good, I hope, after this workout. I feel great. The beauty of movement. Whew. And then if you're able to come down, so if you have a block, or use the ball for your twist, or just reach your arm and keep your chest open and your shoulders facing up. Then bring the hips back for your half splits or hamstring stretch. 3. And then you're going to come right into pigeon for the other side, for the other leg. So you're going to just bring your leg over. Make sure you're not feeling this in your knee. And then you could stay high, you could stay here, or you could come down and relax and release that left glute. Go ahead and take it to a child's pose. And then take it to down dog. Lift the hips up, curl the feet left and right. Walk the dog, breathe. Walk your feet towards your hands and those knees, forward fold. Slowly round the spine and come up. Hold those shoulders. Inhale up, exhale. Beautiful. You can go ahead and stretch. Ooh, this is a funky song. Not what I had intended for our cool down and stretch. Stretch that arm, stretch the shoulder. Flap your wings here behind you and stretch the other arm. And take one nice big inhale and exhale. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Anna. This is BARRE on Wednesday night. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you soon.